What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know what it is, what to do, and how we do it. Welcome back to RCYJ Podcast. It's your homeboys in the building. Tommy Guns, Rico T.
Yo.
Joey's not here right now. He's on house arrest because he forgot to update his welfare information. So he ain't got SNAP benefits right now.
What for people were looking for him?
Yup, no WIC. He can't even get Juicy Juice no more. It's absolutely fucking crazy. Listen, the whole thing is off. We know. But that's because y'all can see us more than y'all can hear us, and that's why we did that. It sounded good in my head. Tommy, what's up, dog?
Another day, another dollar, another week. So not much. I got $2 now. I'm saving up big time.
Right, I'm about to give him $1 for no reason.
You ain't giving me no dollar.
I'll give you $1. It's gotta go in my wallet.
No, I don't want your dollar.
Why?
Because it's probably dirty money.
How the fuck would it be dirty? I got it from a Dollar Tree.
That definitely make it dirty. Dollar Tree dirty is getting rid of this.
Why?
Stay out. They put those $3 or $4 items in there. Look at Dollar Tree.
Everywhere does that.
Everywhere's $1.25. Like, that's fucking already blasphemy. Now you got your $3, $4, and $5 items. The fuck happened to a Dollar Tree?
Tommy over here mad as fuck at inflation.
You all should be too. Everybody should be mad. Stop buying. Go test Dollar Trees. Come and give us our dollar items back.
Go back to $1 for the 4-pack of AAA so that they can last my remote for exactly 3 days, and I gotta buy more.
That's why you spend $3. You have 3 cents. Still less than you pay for those dirt cents that don't last more than a month.
But I have to pay like triple the amount
No,
at Dollar Tree.
No. Dollar Tree batteries last forever. What are you using them for? Can't use them for your vibrator. They go a lot faster.
I haven't used them in those in forever since they shorted it up, alright?
Hello, so how's everybody out today? Hopefully you're enjoying another exciting edition of Rico Pull Your Jet. Here with the big host. We have you people joining us over there.
Yeah, whatever, you people.
Whatever.
So what's going on, everybody? And if you're a nerd, y'all already know that it is our weekend. We had yesterday, which was Saturday, Free Comic Book Day, as well as May the 4th be with you. And today is, for the weirdos, it's Cinco de Mayo, but for the nerds, it's Revenge of the 5th. And
why the weirdos? Why is it Cinco de Mayo for the weirdos?
because it's not even the actual Mexican Independence Day, which is what a lot of people said it was. It's just it was an Americanized holiday made so that people could drink tequila, eat tacos, and feel okay about themselves, like on Taco Tuesdays.
What's wrong with that? I like to eat tacos, drink tequila, feel good about myself after eating tacos. That sounds like a holiday I'd celebrate.
I'm not gonna lie, tacos and tequila does sound good right now, though.
Welcome.
Red Rock.
Red Rock.
Red Rock.
Red Rock. Oh, you like another version of like Hulk, but you're the Red Rock?
Red Rock.
Yes, is all red.
I think so.
Looks just like the Rock, he's red.
Yeah.
You don't paint yourself red, do you?
They do. Well, they just stand out in the sun for too long. That's how they get their powers. So anywho, going a little bit with the theme that, I just kind of talked about a little bit with Free Comic Book Day and stuff like that. As you guys know, I am a nerd. I do love that shit, and I wanted to show some of the finds that I did get for the free comic books. Also, because, they gave us a little bit of love on the Instagram in a message, I did want to go ahead and shout out the business that I went to for Free Comic Book Day, and as you guys know, we do love supporting businesses, especially ones that we really do like, believe in, anything like that. Stacy something and G King, what's up, everybody? But we always support businesses that we believe in and like and stuff like that.
Oh, sorry about my phone there.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on for a second. This is bigger than I thought. So, I want to shout out the company or the store that we had went to, which if you are in Florida and you're around the Melbourne area and stuff like that, Famous Faces and Funny Comics and Collectibles. Honestly, one of the dopest stores I've been to in a very long time. Yeah. Or Triple F Comics. One of the dopest places I've been to for my comics, and since I've moved to Florida, I've been to a few different comic book stores, and this place by far has been my favorite, selection, staff, location, stuff like that. It's honestly mad dope. It's a really good feel and vibe when you go in there. And one of the things that I was able to get, y'all know how I am about my Superman, so I was able to get one of these dope posters for free. And I got it because the only section I seen was up here in the corner where it shows a bunch of different Supermen and stuff like that. So that was pretty dope. I like when they do little things like that. It's like I said, it's a store that I absolutely love going to. Selection's crazy. Huge selection, huge amount of pops and stuff like that. Collectible action figures, manga. Oh, what are you watching? Apparently I'm the only one able to do shit right today. Watching ads.
Yeah, I am. Actually, no. You're in the middle of talking. Keep fucking talking.
I am fucking talking, and for some reason somebody also slipped up a New Testament Psalms and Proverbs book in my free comic book day bag.
They see me in a comic book, man. He needs something.
Until they realize that I am an ordained minister for the state of Florida. So fuck.
What are all these comic books?
I got a bunch of shit. So they do give you a bunch of shit. Also got a bunch of like little cards and stuff like that. A punch card because they are also doing free comic books, 10 free comic books throughout the month of May. Every Saturday you also get a punch card. So at the end of the month, if all 4 of your spaces are punched, you also get a free graphic novel. You can also enter to win a skateboarding deck with Spawn art on it. One of the things that I did get was I like this card. I think that's cool as shit. Looks like a playing card, but it's got Joker and Red Hood on it. Absolutely dope, because those are two of, like, my favorite villainous characters. I mean, Joker, hands down, is, like, the greatest villain ever, in my opinion. That's just me. That dude is sadistic, psychotic, and all types of fucked up, and I think it's hilarious. You wouldn't agree?
I don't know.
Yeah. But so I did get a few good ones. So obviously, May the 4th be with you as well. Free Comic Book Day. Star Wars #1 came out, so I did get that. Special edition DC, obviously, Absolute Power. Y'all know I love my DC. Another one that I got because it's a character that I feel not a lot of people like, but I absolutely do. Suicide Squad King Shark. So I love King Shark. I think that dude's dope. It's a crazy fucking character. Just to me, it's like a knockoff of, what's that other motherfucker? Killer Croc, but whatever. Kind of an Absolute Power synopsis book. Kind of tells you what's going to be going on. Apparently this storyline starts in July, so that's going to be dope. I've also got, man, y'all know how I love about the different crises and stuff like that that goes on. Justice League or Dead Dark Crisis. I got this book as well. So yeah, got a couple other free ones, which seems like I got way more than 10. Oh, 2 of these are my kids. That's why it seems like I have a lot more in here than I really want. DC Universe 0, just because it's an older comic book, dope find. Also got a Martian Manhunter #1. Fuck with the Martian Manhunter. Green Lantern New Guardians I absolutely loved when this one came out. This storyline was actually dope. One member of each of the different colored Lantern Corps are all joining on a team, and they have the Kyle Rayner Green Lantern, which was also Ion, which if y'all know anything about comics, Ion was when Kyle Rayner was a Green Lantern and found that he did not need to have a ring or the battery pack in order to access his powers. He did it all by himself. And then one of my all-time favorite characters, before Shaq ruined him in the movie, Steel, has always been a dope-ass character to me. I absolutely love him. Love the fact that he's a normal dude who just started building armor and stuff like that and became one of the better heroes and part of the Superman family.
That was a good movie.
What, the one with Shaq?
Yeah, the best fucking DC movie ever.
You shut your fucking face. Best. The only movie that was better than was Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern.
Maybe a close number T was definitely number one. Number one.
I also ended up picking up a couple for my kid, Batman and Robin and Howard.
Who the fuck is Howard?
Some kid that rolls with him, I guess. Got these for my kid. They had a huge selection of stuff for kids as well. My son got to walk away with, I believe, a Pokemon comic book that had come out, and then he also got two Spider-Man and His Amazing Friend comics, which he's huge into that. I love the fact that, I mean, granted, like, you know, me, I'd rather that he'd be more DC, but I understand that, you know, can't always be exactly like your parents, so he does like Marvel as well. Got me a little Superman pin. You'll know how I feel about my Superman. My kid also got a Superman and a Flash pin. A collectible card from one of the gentlemen who was there, who is part of a community where they dress up and stuff like that. And he was dressed as a Mandalorian bounty hunter, which was super dope. They were really good with my son, too. They all jumped in for a picture with him. He was so fucking ecstatic about that.
Well,
And, like,
he didn't really look in the picture, let's be honest. I mean, maybe because it was small. He kind of was standing away from everybody.
Oh, no, so that was the second set of pictures where it was me and him standing on the end, and then everybody else was, like, kind of, like, next to us and stuff like that. But the first pictures that he got, which was just him, he just had a weird smile, but it was him surrounded by 3 Mandalorians and a Republic fighter pilot.
Meanwhile, inside his son's head, he's like, what the fuck is what my dad do? You know, I don't know, this Star Wars crazy people.
The one thing that he didn't do was we didn't get a picture with the lady who was dressed as a captain of a Empire Star Destroyer, and then 2 of the stormtroopers that you kind of see if you watch Return of the Jedi. They're the ones who ride around on the speeder bikes on Endor. They were dressed like those stormtroopers. So we didn't get pictures with them because they were moving around. A lot of other people were getting all these pictures. It was still pretty dope. Like I said, they had a whole selection of free comic books that came out directly from, you know, yesterday for Free Comic Book Day. But they also had boxes upon boxes outside of older issue comics where you can get 5 of those free. And they'll be doing that every Saturday in May. So if you're in the Melbourne, Florida area, around 192 West New Haven, go check them out. It's honestly a dope-ass place. I enjoy it. Probably one of the better comic book stores I've seen in a very long time. So shout out to Triple F Comics, Famous Faces and Funnies. Absolutely love them. Always treat me good when I go. So, boom. I even got Tommy a comic. Just want y'all to know that.
Yeah,
I purposely looked for this one first for the Big Goose. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Free Comic Book Edition. Who is the Night Watcher? I think it's gonna be a good storyline. So far, the Ninja Turtles have had really good storylines, especially going with their last Ronin.
I know it. I actually know the Night Watcher. Sits up. Oh my gosh, really? I already told you I know this. I know the series.
No, I was confirming.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty confident if it's the same thing as I've seen.
Yeah, because they had it in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I did stop and
That's
get.
pretty tight. I like it.
I did stop and get Tommy that. They also did have a Batman pop where his outfit was like Harley Quinn's colors, you know, with the red and black and the little card designs on him and stuff like that. I got that for my girl because she liked it. She wanted it, so I got it for her. So, yeah. It was a dope free comic book day. Really enjoyed it. Super stoked to do
It
that.
doesn't surprise me at all if you're Harley Quinn fan.
Why?
She just seems tight.
She is. I didn't show you the collectible room when you were there.
No, I don't need to see that.
Well, next time you'll have to see. There's a bunch of Harley Quinn and like old school Batman shit in there.
I'm scared.
Why?
This is probably why you're into her. Like, oh, comic book nerd just like me. Fuck yeah. And she got the right type. Like, cause we know it would have been over. Like, you know, in that room, and it was Spider-Man. She had some fucking, like, Mary Jane Watson fucking footage.
I wouldn't say that. I enjoy Spider-Man. I mean, I'm more DC than anything, but I do enjoy Spider-Man. There are Marvel characters that I do enjoy.
Spider-Man's good.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Best.
there are Marvel characters that I do enjoy. I'm more DC, and that's completely okay for me.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm not sure if I like the way you said that. Tommy's a Marvel guy, and it's okay. He's still my homie. Still my big goose.
I definitely like Spider-Man better than I like those other ones. I like Batman. I like Superman. I like Flash. I like Martian Manhunter. So DC's not all crap.
But I mean, Free Comic Book Day has always been a day that I've absolutely loved, especially, you know, I was into comic books for years, got away from it, and then it took me hanging out with my boy Manny in Georgia, who kind of got me back into it and stuff like that, and I started finding all these different storylines and everything. That my only downfall I feel with it is the fact that like I kind of fell off for a few years. I'd like to get back in.
So much of it.
Yeah, I'd like to get back into reading, but I'm gonna have to do like
Welcome, Brad.
2 months of like extensive research and reading onto DC shit so that I can get back caught up to where I need to be, so that I can start figuring out what I can start like getting and reading again. Because I do enjoy reading them. I do enjoy sometimes collecting them. I do have quite a few, like when Aquaman came out in the New 52 in about 2011, 2012. He was written so well. The art was absolutely amazing. So I kind of got into that. Some of the newer Green Lantern, obviously Superman.
Nobody ever said that.
What?
They like easy.
When the way he was written in 2011 for the New 52 was actually so fucking dope that he outsold everybody else.
He outsold everybody else. Everybody else is the same thing for over and over. DC sucks. So it's not that hard now to sell crap. So being the king crap is still.
Why you gotta be a hater?
Because I do. It's because you said Aquaman outsold everybody. That's how bad DC is. You know how bad a company is when Aquaman's your number one seller. That's how you.
Marvel has Namor, same shit. He talks to fish and swims.
He's way worse. But I didn't say I liked him either, did I? But he was never our number one seller, was he?
I digress from his conversation. The way that Aquaman was rewritten in 2011, 2012 was actually really dope and helped to catapult him, and I actually enjoyed the hell out of it. So I do have quite a few of those, and then like I said, with the character Steel, I do have a lot of his older comics.
Like those new movies, right?
Not all of them.
With Aquaman?
The second one was crap. Second one was definitely crap. I did enjoy the first one. I do feel that there are some things that they could have done to make it better, but the second one, at that point, nobody really gave a shit because James Gunn was getting ready to take over and completely reboot DC, so they just kind of pushed out whatever they could, and it was absolute fucking garbage. I did enjoy some of Blue Beetle, but a lot of it I was kind of like, yeah, which is horrible because Blue Beetle is another lesser-known character that I absolutely love. I like a lot of the lesser-known characters. I mean, I do have some favorites that are up there in like the upper echelons of comics and stuff like that, but a lot of the lesser-known tend to be more of my favorites.
Comics are fine. DC comics are good.
I
never mark on them or not. Legitimately, they're enjoyable and they're fucking fun. Your movies are crap.
Movies are crap. The only thing that we really have is decent comics, but really good TV shows.
So it's like you even defend that last Superman. It was sorry, it was still crap.
Which one?
Not the one with Ben Affleck, and then the one before that. I think was the one.
The Man of Steel.
Yeah, I think that's
the first one that came out with Henry Cavill.
Yeah, a lot of people defend that movie, and it was crap. I'm sorry.
The one thing that
it wasn't the worst thing, and it wasn't terrible. It wasn't like the worst Superman ever. I won't say that. It was not good. Don't tell me and watch that movie and tell me it was good. It is alright. I'm not saying it was terrible.
It was decent.
It was worth a watch and all the things, but to say it was good, that's my argument. I'm sorry.
My biggest thing with that too is a lot of people had the issue where when Superman made the comeback in 2006 with Brandon Root, the Superman. That one was just a shit movie all around. Let's just be real about this. And if you have a difference of opinion, I'm sorry for that. That movie was absolute shit. And one of the people's problem with that was you have a Superman movie. He's only fighting humans. He can't show his full strength. Now you have Man of Steel come out. Man of Steel gets into this big ass fight, destroys the entire fucking city, and now you're saying, oh, it's too overpowered. They destroyed the entire city. Like, you gotta have a happy medium. Either you want him fighting humans and nothing gets destroyed, or you just accept the fact that shit's gonna get destroyed because he's fighting another fucking powered up motherfucker.
Superman movie. Here's let's start with this. You don't have to tell the story of Superman. We all know who the fuck Superman is. If you have a little kid, he doesn't know who Superman is, you need to introduce him outside this fucking movie. You need to come into the movie knowing who Superman is, and not telling that backstory, not wasting all that time, and put him in to start saving people, and then bring a big bad guy to fight, not Lex Luthor. Not for the first movie.
No,
he can be brought in later. But
well, no, Lex Luthor can be like in the background.
That's what I'm saying. He can be there, but not.
But bring in someone like Zod or something like that. Then you can bring in Lex Luthor after that, because then you got to think too. After Lex Luthor comes in, you want to introduce him, because then that's going to help you go into the Doomsday movie if it comes out. And if you're able to get past that, which most superhero movies never make it past 3 or 4, then you bring in Brainiac. Brainiac would be like the last big bad that you did before you were going to do any other type of reboot or anything like that.
Yeah, well, you definitely need to start. I'm just sick and tired of watching the story of Superman. It's not. I don't need to see it. If I'm watching a series, that's one thing. You have time. You have a lot of time. But you put me through a 2 or 3 hour movie, I need to just be in the movie. I don't need to know how Superman got there. And if you're gonna do it in fucking the first 2 minutes.
The one thing that I do like, though, with the Spider-Man movies especially, is they didn't really give the history of what happened. It was just Tom Holland as Peter Parker. Immediately, he's already got the powers. He uses them. Shit like that. Didn't really give a backstory because everybody fucking knows it.
And that's my exact point. That's one of the reasons that Spider-Man movie is so much better. You pretty much get right into it. You're into a story and shit starts happening. And we're not going to the big... It just happens so much.
But that's how I feel every time they reboot a Batman. They always have to show how it started.
I agree with that to a certain extent too, but if you get the difference between that and the Batman, they're always giving you a couple movies.
Yeah.
So you're getting more than one movie out of this fucking line. So yes, you have more time to give me the story. So I've never really had the same problem as the Batman. The Batmans were actually pretty decent. I could say a couple of them were good, like the one with Joker, although fucking God rest his soul, what happened to that dude, but that shit was tight.
That was probably...
He did one of my favorite fucking shits there.
And honestly, for the longest time, I always said that there were only 2 people who could have ever been the Joker, and that was Cesar Romero from the Adam West TV show, because he played a fantastic fucking Joker for that time.
I don't really remember him.
I think Jack Nicholson did a really good job as the Joker. His facial expressions, the way he acted and stuff like that was really good, but Heath Ledger he took that shit to a whole nother level. And I understand a lot of people didn't like the Jared Leto Joker. I agree with you on that. I thought that was absolute fucking garbage. Joaquin Phoenix did pretty good, but I mean, I think I'm still a little bit biased, and I still think that Heath Ledger was just...
Heath Ledger definitely was a better Joker.
That dude took that role to absolute legend.
Trying to make that status. Joker, I agree with you, was fucking stupid.
And then to have him be Batman's half brother, some shit like that. They took it all types of weird shit. But I mean, the Joker's also someone who there's so many different iterations of what people believe the Joker to be. Like, some places say that he was, like Joe Chill or whatever. Some places say that he was a magician called the Red Hood. And that's why, when he killed Jason Todd in the comics, Jason Todd came back and was like, well, I'm going to, take the moniker Red Hood and I'm going to hunt this motherfucker down. So many iterations, but Heath Ledger definitely took that shit to a whole nother fucking level. It was absolutely amazing. Shout out to him. May he rest in peace.
Alright, so that was good shit. That was probably my favorite DC movie. I really can't think of any. And no, with Jack Nicholson, I get it. It was good for the time, but it's a terrible movie. I know you guys are gonna argue with me, but it was.
Well, when you watch it now, it's terrible. For that time, it was actually really good. And me, I'm also a little bit biased because.
If I think about it, then you gotta change Batman every time, and by the time, because that got out, I had to watch the fucking third one, which was fucking horrific. Anybody that says that third set of Batman Begins, no, that's not Batman Begins.
No, you mean Batman and Robin with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it? No, that one was. And
who the fuck thought Mr. Freeze should be Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, and here's my other thing about that. So everybody, including the people who worked on that movie, George Clooney is one of the most famous for it. Knowing that movie was shit, and for a while, people would, he'd see people on the street and they'd tell him, yo, this movie was fucking horrible. And he'd pull $10 out of his wallet to give them money back for buying the fucking movie ticket. Because he was like, I'm sorry, yeah, that movie was shit. But then when they need a cameo for a different universe Batman at the end of The Flash, George Clooney's like, hey, I'll do it. You hated the fucking movie you did, but you're still okay with playing the role for a cameo? That makes no sense to me.
I love that he came back for that. That was awesome, especially since they replaced.
No.
Because I hate him.
He's not. So, no, let me get this out before you make that face and say something. As a Batman, he's not bad. Here's the issue, though. If you guys know anything about the comic books and you guys have read the Flashpoint storyline, you know that in that storyline, Flash fucks up the entire universe, and instead of the parents dying, Bruce Wayne dies. His mom goes crazy and becomes the Joker. His dad becomes like the psychotic alcoholic and becomes Batman. But he's a Batman who uses guns and is more violent. Ben Affleck was playing Bruce Wayne, but when he was playing Batman, he was playing the Thomas Wayne Batman. Now, if you had given him like a scruffier beard or something like that, and maybe used him in the origin story as like Thomas Wayne, I think that would go, especially if they did something with the Flashman, because he played I feel he played a really good Batman for the Thomas Wayne Batman. The only person that would do it better, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, just because he has that look. The look would set it off. Now, as just a regular Bruce Wayne / Batman, Ben Affleck wasn't great. But he was trying to be Bruce Wayne when he was Bruce Wayne, but he was trying to be Thomas Wayne when he was Batman. So he was trying to be two different types of people in the same movie, and still kind of made it Ben Affleck.
No, I don't agree with him at all. I'm willing to bet that George Clooney with a new role, with new fucking directors, and not trying to turn it so cartoony, would do way better as Batman.
But I think with him and stuff like that, I think very similar to like Michael Keaton. He's at the age now where he'd better play the older Batman, teaching Batman Beyond.
That's fine with me too. I need to see a Batman Beyond movie. I like Batman Beyond.
As long as we take the nipples off the fucking suit, we're good.
They're gonna put the nipples on the suit.
Because that's fucking stupid.
They're gonna have the nipples on the suit. They want the nipples.
I hope not, because I will walk the fuck out of the theater.
Walk out of the theater. Lose the nipples. He's gonna start protesting signs outside, and people are gonna get involved with you. You're gonna have a big fall and lose the nipples, and then they find out what you're talking about. And so everybody puts on this. You mean for that Batman suit? What the fuck? I'm here for some Batman suit?
Thought you were talking about losing nipple coverings. I want to see some nipples.
Free the nipples.
They don't even care what everything else looks like. They just want to see the nipples.
Yeah. I mean, is that wrong? I read about it. 70% people would say, let's read the nipples, let's see the nipples.
I don't doubt that for some reason.
It'd definitely be up there.
You know, but I think that they could definitely use some changes and stuff like that. I think that no matter what, Marvel and Disney have the money to get the directors with the visions.
Well, Marvel kind of sucks right now, too.
But
it's not as good as it was.
It's not. But one of my things, too, was, especially with the DC movies, is a lot of the people who were in those movies or helped, like, produce those movies, they are either fans or they were fans when they were younger. Now, it seems to be that it's a lot more of the directors who were fans when they were younger, and they might not have that edge and that vision that they need to make the movie better. I think you need someone who's a more current fan to help bring some of the more current stuff into effect into the movies, and I think that could be a tipping point for them. That's just my opinion. You need actual fans doing this shit. And that's why I did think that Ben Affleck would do a good job, because he is a huge Batman fan, and still is. But again, when he's trying to play,
I've been disappointed ever since they told me he was going to be in the role of Batman. I didn't watch the movie forever because of that.
but that's also like,
It wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't good.
but DC's other problem too is, and they didn't really do it too much, you know, lately in this go round with.
You know what the problem is? Not coming up with the fucking DC universe.
Well, they're trying to, but like going with that, that's what I was going to say. Is a lot of the problem that they have too is they didn't do it with the Flash really, which was kind of a good thing, even though I thought that movie was kind of garbage. They try to mix too many storylines into one movie. Like you have Batman vs Superman, which was supposed to be based off of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, but they took that and then they mixed it with Superman Doomsday, but then also mixed that with the Trinity by throwing Wonder Woman into it. But then you had Bruce Wayne, Batman, but when he was Batman, he was Thomas Wayne as Batman, so a little bit of Flashpoint in there. They started throwing like 4 or 5 storylines together, thinking that people wouldn't notice, and people noticed.
Why do you keep saying it was Thomas Wayne?
Because that's the Batman he played, the more violent Batman.
Batman was really pretty violent in the comics.
No, he was, but he was more violent. And like they had the few sequences where like it was dream sequences and stuff, and he was using guns, but still that's very reminiscent of Thomas Wayne.
Anywho.
And I found a lot of people who agree with me on that. Either way, but this is, as y'all can see, I'm passionate about this shit. But no, it was, just so I can get off this, it was a really good day. Shout out to Triple F Comics, aka Famous Faces and Funnies Comics in Melbourne, Florida, West New Haven. Go check them out. They're fucking dope. I absolutely love that store. Always good vibes whenever I go in there.
Shout out to those guys. Glad you had a good comic book day. May the 4th be with you.
Thank you, sir. I strive to make you proud.
Okay.
No one knows what's going on anymore. So, I mean, that was also...
That's the name of the episode.
That's the name of the episode?
That was the name of it.
Oh, shit.
We really don't know what
Oh, we're lost today? Is that what you played?
we're doing.
I saw that comment. Something about, don't worry about us, we're lost today or some shit like that. No, super good day, and of course I ended my day. May the 4th be with you. Watching Star Wars movies. It's Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the 5th, so I'm going to watch Revenge of the Sith and whatever else I can today. As soon as we're off this, and I'm home, and I'm chilling. Y'all already know the vibes. Y'all already know what it is.
This is going to be pretty shortly today. Not going to lie.
Tommy's tired,
Yeah,
and
not long.
Rico just wants to be able to sit down and not do nothing.
Yes, it's an understandable thing.
And if she's still watching, I'm letting you know that I'm not cooking tonight.
He not cooking tonight? You guys are ordering out.
No, she can cook.
No, you can cook. Be fucking nice, get some food.
We went out for lunch yesterday.
What was yesterday? Yesterday's not today.
And dinner. Well, we didn't go out for dinner. We went to the store and got some stuff. What?
You going out. Welcome, Mariah. How you doing?
If she want to pay, she can go out.
How you doing?
I'm not going out.
Versailles, how you doing? Cozink, you sound like a drug. How you doing? KC, Coco,
How you doing?
How you doing? Okay, I said hi to everybody.
Anybody else? How you doing?
If you're still there,
How you doing?
Welcome to the podcast. Oh, wait,
Yeah. Other thing that we were going to comment on is...
You enjoyed your Tuesday, started your Wednesdays out, slept on your Thursdays.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, and all that good shit.
Yeah, that's
Other thing that we're going to comment on today is... Another good thing about yesterday was WWE Backlash. The bad thing about that? Yeah.
It was WWE Backlash.
Yeah.
It was okay. No real storyline advances. Couple decent matches.
Favorite one was KO and Randy Orton.
KO, Randy Orton went all old school hardcore. Those fans are crazy.
Bro, the French fans were nuts.
Fans, you guys are fucking loud.
Yo,
you couldn't even hear the announcers. That's how bad it was. This reminded me of old fucking wrestling.
And you know what's crazy too? I
They're so into it.
was talking with somebody at work the other day about this, and they were saying that it's always like you'll have the crowds and their crowds when they're here in the U.S., but the crowds overseas are always like extra dope.
Well, no wonder these guys want to try to go over there and wrestle full time.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude? Why the fuck you want to sit with these fans and stuff?
Yeah, dude, like the French crowd was absolutely fucking insane yesterday. They were nuts. They were loving that shit.
That shit was loud. That shit was loud as fuck.
Dude, and then...
The announcers at some point.
And then...
one guy legitimately said, man, I feel worthless out here. On commentaries, because he couldn't talk.
Yeah. Dude, and the other thing that was crazy is it happened for like a quick, like, few seconds, but there was a point where, like, the entire crowd was, like, clapping and stomping at the same time. And, like, the camera dude, his camera was shaking with how much they were, like, moving that arena.
And they had a legit noise complaint or something, loud noise warning or some shit.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
That is nuts that an arena gets a noise complaint.
Highest arena ratings or attendance ever for WWE ever.
Yeah.
Crazy. I think they said wrestling in general. But I mean, what was I saying there?
Yeah, but dude, that crowd was absolutely fucking insane. Like they were nuts, and I love that shit.
And it sucks if the show wasn't all that great for them. I mean, they still love the show, so I mean, that shows you. That's probably what's wrong with us Americans. We're like, this was okay. Yeah, that fucking show was on. You could have literally put anybody out there. Your main event could have been Miz and the Truth versus some no-name tag team. You could have brought back some fuck the Dudley Boys. That would be the main event. And those guys would have flipped.
I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if you've seen it though. I didn't see it until I rewound it because Jen had pointed it out to me. But somebody in the crowd had a sign that said "Bring back heel doink."
Well, that's impossible, but it would be a good idea.
That was fucking hilarious. And then I started dying when I seen the sign where someone had it and it said "Yeet" on me, and it was just as Jay Uso walked by her, but then she had a big old pink sign that said "Yeet" on me.
Yeah, she wants you to eat on her, alright, Jay. She said she's gonna be the main event tonight.
Bro, and that shit was absolutely fucking crazy. Like, I mean, I can't say it enough. That crowd was absolutely dope and nuts. And then, like, of course, and I'm not trying to, throw shade at the crowd, throw shade at the country. I was, like, we started, because it was a break, because it was Peacock, so they have the occasional commercial. So the girlfriend had said that, like,
free shit.
huh?
That's you pay for the cheap free shit.
She,
Okay, anyway.
but the girlfriend had talked about, I'd love to go to France and stuff like that. And my immediate response was, I can't go to any country that has never won a conflict that they've been in.
Wow. Welcome, C.
I was like,
just in time to hear the insult to the whole country. I hope you're not from there.
no, I'd like to go. It was just a nice little joke there, but then I told her, I was like, I'll hang out next door in Italy. You come see me when you're done doing your little tour de France. But you know what? There's a lot of. I'll say this though, as an honest to God compliment. There is a lot of rich history in France, and I do like a lot of their history and stuff like that.
French girls, you did not.
What French girls?
The ones you're going to go see.
No, I'm good. They got armpit hair longer than mine. I'm alright.
Not all.
They believe in au naturel, but. No, but the French do have a very rich history. I do like a lot of their stuff. And anybody who knows me also knows that I'm a huge fan of the late 1600s to late 1700s, especially because, I'm a huge fan. I believe in brotherhood and all that stuff.
You just said, did you like women with shaved arms? How can you be a fan of that era?
I was getting to that. Huge fan of that time period because as someone who does believe in friendship and brotherhood, as you guys can see, I do the podcast with one of my best friends, my brother and all that stuff. But the Musketeers, which is basically the original idea sort of for the Secret Service, President King's own bodyguards, and I love the stories of the Musketeers.
Welcome, Tony.
So, that's always dope shit. France does have a rich history, and I do enjoy that. A lot of art. Apparently they have really good wine. Problem with me, I don't drink wine.
You fucked up on some wine over there, though.
I know I could.
Oh,
And it'd be worse than them because at least they drink wine and they have the appreciation for it. Me, I can't.
You need to be getting drunk and tell them how bad it was.
No,
I ain't drunk. It don't fuck me up. Fuck you.
And I've only had
Why are you looking at me?
And I've only had 2 glasses.
Yeah. I ain't even drunk yet. I'm barely. I'll drink. What do you mean you could drink that faster than me? Drinks another fucking glass and passes out. That's pretty cool. 100%. Especially if there's a girl telling us to get out drinking.
Because I know that's a fucking lie. I ain't met one yet.
When they still standing and can walk normal, and you can't, no matter how fast you drink it, they win.
But I ain't met nobody that could do that yet.
Yeah, I've seen a few.
With me?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't remember names. You know I'm terrible with names.
Because you lying right now.
Oh my gosh, no I'm not. They continue to work and you get drunk and all over the place. So,
That's a fucking
oh
lie.
my gosh. No, it's not. It happened. So I gotta make a phone call right now to Tyler because he was there. This is how far back this was. It happened. I mean, I like to say it doesn't happen very often because you usually handle your shit pretty well. But you drank one of those fucking big boy drinks and he was all fucked up
The
afterwards.
fuck did I drink?
I can't remember. It was you order so much weird shit sometimes, bro.
If you, that's what I'm saying though. Like, if you knew the drink that I drank, then I could probably remember it. I'd have to go by the drink, and I'd probably be able to remember that night.
I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was.
I know it wasn't a night on tequila. I know that for a fact because any night that I've drank tequila, I've been good.
It was a mixed drink. It was like one of the big ass cups.
Was I at Hiram's?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'm almost positive that's what it was.
How many of those drinks did I have? Because you're talking about the voodoo buckets, and the voodoo buckets,
Yeah,
I put those down pretty fucking quick, and that hits.
yeah, and that's what my problem was. You fucking let the one hit. I didn't say that she didn't drink before, but you told the girl you drank it, and then boom, you was fucked, bro.
How many did I have before that is the question.
I don't know. It was a couple. I won't lie to you. You had a couple before that. But
Brian, if y'all don't know, voodoo.
This is the problem. Rico knows when we go out to drink. He hasn't had no drinks. He's going, yeah, I'm good. We'll have a drink. He doesn't relax and drink with me. Everything's all good. But someone will come out and start talking shit about out drinking or something. Then another Rico already got a little buzz. Rico kicks in. He's like, nah, you can't outdrink me. Look how he did. We haven't even been drinking. Imagine him on a couple drinks, how he would act. And the fucking, he slams some fucking shit and then he wasted it. But like I said, he don't get that wasted part very often, but it did happen. I was with him the one time. Like I said, he was fucked up.
Okay, so
Girl drank with him, but she still went to the He was fucked up.
okay, now I will say this loud so everybody can hear it. At this point, since Tommy told me to drink, I do remember because there ain't many times that me and Tommy go to Hiram's or have gone to Hiram's.
Yeah, only a few back then.
So it's easier to remember any time I've been to Hiram's.
So I was like, fuck you guys.
They stopped what?
They stopped taking out red.
So there's been a lot less times we've been to Hiram's than we've been to Earl's. If you had said we were at Earl's, I ain't remembering shit. We've been there way too much. Hiram's is easier to remember shit.
Well, it's because it was a drink. That's what it helped me remember. You know, like I said, it was fucked up. I said, I don't go out with you too often where you can't handle your shit and not able to go home and we're not able to fucking make it places.
You know what? I will say this though, going on that too. Another person who I love them to death. I really fucking do. But I can't drink with this person because we egg each other on. Next thing I know, we're both completely fucked. And that's my brother-in-law, Michael. Me and him go out and we egg each other on.
Apparently he can't drink with family. His sister's blacklisted from drinking with us.
Well, no, hers because she just gets fucking wild. Like, idiotically wild. Like, trying to fight wild.
Let her be wild, do her thing and go, man. You don't gotta be people's savior all the time. She grown. Let her do what she wants.
That's why I don't go out drinking with her no more.
That's probably good.
She asks me all the time, when are we going out drinking again? We're not.
She tried to jump us on the podcast one time.
I know. And since then, she's like, I can't believe you don't drink with me no more. I'm like, I can't believe after this many years you still can't handle your liquor.
I told you, just like I tell her, I'll still go drink. Like, I still drink with both of you. It wasn't that bad. And I'm the one who got all pissed off and walked away.
But you know what?
I was cold as fuck, man.
But I have figured that if I am, because I do feel bad not hanging out with my sister like that, if I am going to go out drinking with her, I'm going to keep it to how, me and you keep it. I'll have a few drinks. If I know I'm going to have to be the one to fucking drive, I'm going to stop at like 3, maybe 4. 4 beers, and then I'm like, no, I'm good now.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
But me and my brother-in-law, Michael, if we go out, we're going out to get just wild and have fun and cut loose.
Your sister's fun. She knows all the other girls. It always makes it better for me. And all the other girls come over. That one too?
She said that one too. But
I don't talk to her as much.
But no, me and my brother Michael, we definitely go out. We definitely have fun. It's always a fucking party when it's me and him getting together, which I'm due for one of those very soon because I miss that mofo. I want to be able to hang out with him, see him. What? I know I said I shouldn't do it,
You
but then I'm like,
started off with I shouldn't go, and I can't wait, and now we're going to do this soon. That escalated quickly.
it did, but it's because thinking about it, like, I miss him because, like, so when we go out too.
That's that little devil voice in your head. You got to listen to
No.
more of the bad voice.
No, but you want to know what it was though. So when I first moved to Florida, I moved down because of him and my sister because they were together at the time, and I mean we were new to the area. They'd been down here a couple times before, but the only places that we ever really went were
That's probably about time.
yeah, like Mulligan's, Hiram's, Earl's, stuff like that. And at one point, like we'd go to Hiram's every Saturday night. No, but listen, we would walk in, right? And they have the little security guards, all the waitresses. Everybody knew us by name. The DJ would give us shout-outs because he knew we were going to end up taking over the fucking dance floor. And we would. We'd have the DJ playing everything we wanted. We'd be just making it a fucking party. Everybody would be coming up chilling and talk with us, buying us drinks, just having a good old fucking time. And it's always been like that whenever me and him go out. Like, we egg each other on. We're the big class clowns. We're loud. We like to make it fun. We like to make it a party, things like that. It's always enjoyable. Now, granted, we get too fucked up, but it's always enjoyable.
I don't like to go to jail, so I'm not getting like that.
We don't end up in jail.
Keep it up.
We never have.
Keep it up. Good thing.
That's what we're going to try to do. But anywho, y'all, it's about that time for us to get up off this. We're not going to give y'all an after show today. Tommy's tired, got some shit to do. I'm tired, I don't want to do shit.
Peace out, people.
That's what it is.
You joining us on Kick, on Facebook,
On the
always,
YouTube as
people
well.
watching us on the YouTube. We appreciate you. You guys need to join the live, get active with us, get a chance to talk to us, get a chance to interact with us, get a chance to tell us we're so stupid. Get a chance to tell us we're awesome. Get a chance to tell us whatever the fuck you want. And that's the best part because we ain't gonna stop you. So peace out. Appreciate you guys all. See you next week. And I'm out.
Stay greasy, eat some chicken, and always remember, there's only, besides that, there's only one camera in a porn studio, and if you don't make the street corn right, not everybody can make good pizza. And we out this piece.